baby, you guys have no idea how excited I am to be doing this video today. I've been waiting over a month to make it. For those of you who don't know, this is my Z, kind of a crap box, I know, but not for much longer, because today we are going to be installing one of the best mods that can either make or break the look of your car. If you haven't already guessed it, I'm talking about a wing. So I went back and forth on whether or not to get a big old chassis mount wing for the Drift Boys, but since I feel like a lot of people do that to their 350s, I wanted to go with something a little bit more low key. So I ended up with this Rep Nismo wing, which is actually kind of weird because I thought it was supposed to be ABS plastic down here, but I have no idea what this stuff is. Like when you wipe your hands on it, it leaves them all chalky and stuff. I have no idea. And of course we have this top carbon piece, which honestly could be fake. I'm not sure. I've never really seen carbon in real life, so I don't know, but it just seems kind of sus to me. I don't know. So before I get too ahead of myself, first we have to remove the current lip that is on the car, which I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do because I've never done something like this before, but hopefully we can figure something out. So I got some fishing line and it's kind of working, but I mean, I don't know if this is gonna, oh yeah, this should work. Oh shit, it broke. Totally gonna work though. So it turns out I'm actually stupid, and not only is this lip adhesive, it is bolted as well. Now I could have swore I had checked it before to see if it was bolted, and I really thought it was just adhesive, but clearly that's not the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the car back home where I have my drills because I don't have anything on me. Then we're gonna continue to remove the lip so we can get ready and install the wing. Now that it's unbolted, hopefully it will come up easier. Oh yeah. I think I got it. There she is. Now I just gotta figure out how to get all this adhesive off. So I was gonna go ahead and get all of the remaining pieces of adhesive off, but I'm actually going to be taking the wing off again in a couple of weeks and doing a lot of body work to the car in preparation for the wrap. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the adhesive on there for now for that reason. And I also don't have a rubber wheel, which I think is gonna be the best way to get it off. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take the wing and test fit it up here and see where we're gonna drill our holes. So this is how the wing sits on the back of the Z. It's not a perfect fitment, but it's actually a lot better than I was expecting, so I'm not going to complain about that. There is a little bit of a gap along the inside here that might go down a little bit once it's bolted in and tight, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know if it's just because it's white and it stands out so much, but I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. Like every time I've seen pictures of it, I love the way that this wing looks, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings right now. Here's how it sits on the back. Personally, I think it looks a lot better from the back than it does from up here. I don't know, I think it'll look a lot better whenever the car is black and the wing is black and it all matches though. So the wing did come with holes for mounting, but it only came with 2 and they're very tiny, so I don't really trust them to use. So I'm actually going to go ahead and drill new holes and put rivets in them, and that's what I'm going to use to mount it to the car. And the trunk lid does have holes that one of the previous owners had drilled, I'm assuming for a different wing. So I'm not going to be able to use the front ones because they sit too far forward, but I am going to use the back ones as my first 2 mounting points. So when I had the wings still sitting up here, I marked through the holes, and that's where I'm going to drill my holes and put my rivets in. So with just those 2 bolts mounted, it holds it pretty steady actually. I'm actually very surprised on how sturdy it is with just those 2. However, you can see it does shift a little bit back and forth. So I'm still gonna go ahead and put 2 more in there. I just have to figure out exactly where. I'm thinking somewhere further up here where it extends out. So if I can find a good spot, I'm gonna put another bolt here and on the same side over there, and then it should be good to go. So I actually finished up mounting the wing off camera, but just to show you guys what I ended up doing, I put 2 more bolts roughly somewhere in here and then in the exact same spot on the other side. And it's got the wing sitting super sturdy, like I can literally shake, well, I'm shaking the hatch now. Like I can literally shake the whole car just by holding the wing. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna show you guys where I put the bolts. As I said earlier, I reused some of these holes that the previous owner had drilled for their wing. So I have a bolt here and then a bolt here, and those were the first two I put in. And then the second two for reinforcement, I used this factory hole here, and I drilled a little bit through that first layer and put a bolt there, and then the exact same spot over here on the other side, which looks a lot better because you don't have these nasty holes that the previous owner drilled. I really can't believe that they left it like this. I'm gonna have to clean that up one day. That is just, it's disgusting, honestly. Now we only have one more step to finish off this wing installation, and that is to put this interior piece back. Now all that is a couple of clips, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. Ooh, and just like that, all them nasty holes are covered up. Hot damn. Now I know I said earlier that I wasn't really sure if I liked the way the wing was looking, and just after finishing the installation, it's already starting to grow on me more and more. And it's definitely gonna look better once the wing matches the car and I have all of it wrapped black. Now I do still think it looks better from the back. There's just something about this angle that rubs me the right way. I don't know. I am super psyched to finally have this wing installed on the Z. I've had it sitting in my living room for like a month now, just taunting me to get installed. And with the installation of this wing, that means that there is only a couple more things to do to the car before it is completely done with its phase 1. Like, I am so close to getting everything done and getting the wrap put on. You guys do not want to miss out, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and click this video right here if you want to see how I installed my custom hood pins on the Z. Peace out.